Hello children, good morning to all. In this class we will discuss Social Studies Class 3, Lesson 4, Understanding the Past. Past, present and future. What do you mean by past? Past means a time gone by. Present, period of time that we are in now and the things that are happening now. That is, the things which is going on at present. Future, period of time that will come after the present or the things that will happen. It means that whatever the period of time that will come, okay, in the coming days. After the present means now what is going on after this, whatever the time period will come, or the things that will happen, that is called future. History. What do you mean by history? History means account of events that happened in the past. Whatever events that happened in the past, that is known as history. For example, yesterday a few events happened, for example, and today that event became a past. So, accounts of events that happened in the past. And from history, what information do we get? We get information about important people, about famous people, what they did, what was their contribution to the society, and things they used, and what were the things they used in their life, and what were the food habit they ate during their life in the past. So from history we get to know all these things. Okay. Next, source of history. What do you mean by source of history? Source of history means through which we get information about the past. Archaeologist. What do you mean by archaeologist? Archaeologists are people who study the things that human beings used in the past are called archaeologists. It means that archaeologists are people, that means those are people, they study about all the things, whatever human beings used in the past. So those people are known as archaeologists. They survey all the things, whatever human beings used in the past, and they gives us the information. Next, coins, documents, monuments, tools, paintings. So these are sources of history. Means through coins, documents, monuments, tools, paintings, through this we get information about history, what people did in the past. Now let us check out the first source of history, that is coins. The first one, coins. From coins, what information do we get from the past? Coins gives us information about metals. About the metals means whether it is gold, silver, copper. What metals were used in the past by the humans in the early times. So from coins we get to know about the metals, whether they use gold, silver or copper. And also we get to know about how skilled the people were, means how talented they were. There are different kinds of inscription, okay, in the coins, in different styles, in different designs. So from coins also we get to know how skilled the people were, how talented they were in arts. And what are my inscriptions? Inscriptions on coins tell us about the time in which they were made. So from coins, okay, we get information about history. And in coins there are different kinds of inscriptions. Okay, some written inscription, or there are some drawings can be found on the coins. So from that inscriptions we get information about the time. It means when that coin, okay, when those coins were made. So I hope you understood about coins. Documents. Through documents we get information about history, and documents are one of the, actually it is the best source of history. Documents are the best source of history. Why? Because through documents we get the direct information about people and events of the past. Why we get direct information? Because in documents everything are written and kept. Okay, so from documents we can study, we can read the documents, and we can get the information about the past. All the events are in written form. So by reading that documents, okay, we can get the direct information about actually what happened in the past and about the people. Next, monuments. What do you mean by monuments? Monuments means all the historical buildings which were built in the past. So from monuments we get information about the idea of style of architecture. Okay, how skilled the people were, what were the designs, what were the styles and designs used by the people in the past, their arts and architecture. And also through monuments we get information about how people lived. Okay, next, which is the next source? Tools. Through tools also we get information about how early humans evolved to become what they are today. That means how they had changed during that time, okay, from that time to the modern time. Okay, so from tools we get to know, if we look at the tools what early men used, and now if we compare with the tools what we use now, so it is different. Okay, from those tools what do we get to know? We get to know about how early humans changed, evolved means how they changed, okay, to become what they are today. Okay, so tools gives us information about how early humans evolved to become what they are today. Next, paintings is also another source of information. From paintings also we get lots of information. We get many information about the past. Why? Because through paintings many stories are told through paintings. For example, cave paintings. Okay, so they used to paint, they used to draw and keep all the scenes whatever happened in their lives. Okay, so suppose for example if they go out for hunting, they used to draw and keep the scenes on the wall, okay, in the caves. And from those paintings, if we look at those paintings, we get information about how people lived. So from paintings we get to know lots of information about different scenes, what they did. For example, hunting. Okay, from paintings also we get to know about hunting scenes by the early humans. And paintings gives us idea of daily life and practices of the people in the past. Okay, so I hope you understood. Next, timelines. What do you mean by timelines? That is list of events in the order that they happened. Okay, in timeline the list of events are listed, okay, in order according to the date and time. And timelines start with earliest date and ends with the latest. Means it starts with the earliest date, when it started, when that event started, and the latest date. Help to know the date of events and the time between two or more events. So timelines help us to know about date of events, when it happened, and also the time between two or more events. For example, this is a timeline of Sonam's life. So it starts, what was the starting? The starting was 2007. Why? Because Sonam was born. For example, Sonam's life. And in 2008, Sonam started walking. In 2009, Sonam spoke her first sentence. In 2010, Sonam joined school. In 2011, Sonam learned her alphabet. In 2012, Sonam's brother was born. So in this way, now here with the help of this timeline, we get the information, actual events when it happened, okay, in Sonam's life. And also this gives us information between one or two events. See here. So after Sonam started working in 2008, and what happened in 2009? Sonam spoke her first sentence. And between 2008 and 2011, what happened in Sonam's life? So between 2008 and 2011, in 2008, Sonam started working, and in 2009, Sonam spoke her first sentence, and in 2010, Sonam joined school. So this event happened between 2008 and 2011. In this way, this is just an example. In this way, we get information about one or two events. Okay. So dear children, I hope you understood about timeline. So you can also make a timeline about your life. You can include in your timeline all the important events, whatever happened in the past till date. You can write the exact date and year when it happened. So dear children, that is why timeline is list of events in the order that they happened, and it starts with the earliest date and ends with the latest. And from timeline, what do we get to know? It helps to know the date of events, the actual date when it happened, and the time between two or more events. Okay. So I hope you understood about this lesson, understanding the past. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. In our next class, we will continue revising lesson 5. Thank you. Have a nice day.